Jai Hind students, welcome to physics class. I hope all of you are healthy at your home. So this is train hard, reach further. We don't know what will happen in the future. So let's work hard so that we are able to meet the challenges of the future. So let us start our lecture. Today we are going to discuss very important topic, and that topic is combination of cells in series, parallel, in the mixed grouping. This topic is really very important. Questions they will be asked on the basis of this topic, that I can assure you. So combination of cells. What is the meaning of the term combination of cells? Whenever we are having more than one cells, let us join these cells. We have the say combination of the cells. So I will discuss one by one combination of the cells. First combination I will discuss is the series combination. Series combination of cells. You have seen the series combination of cells when you put cells in the remote control of your television, and in a torchlight when you put the cells, those cells they are combined in the series. In most of the situations the cells they are connected in series. So what is the series combination of the cells? Series combination, it means that if the cells are connected in such a way, that is there is only one and one path for the flow of current, this combination of cells is called as a series combination. Let's connect many more cells here. So what this is the say? This is the series combination. Why series combination? Because there is only one path for the flow of current. And I told you in series combination, current it always remains the same. So let us discuss what will be the EMF and internal resistance of the combination of the cells. Now to discuss the combination of cells in the series, what I am going to consider, I am considering two cells. Let us say we are having the two cells. This is the first cell and this is the second cell. Such that first cell EMF is E1, its internal resistance is R1, and second cell's EMF is E2, internal resistance is R2, right? And this is a series combination. So what you can say, we can say that current flowing through each and every cell, it remains the same, because this is the specialty of series combination, that is current flowing remains same. Current it always remains the same in the series combination. So let us discuss the series combination. Let us say V1 is the voltage across first cell and V2 it is the voltage across the second cell. V1 is the voltage across first cell and V2 is the voltage across the second cell. Now we have done a formula that V E minus V it equals to IR. What is E here? E is the EMF of cell and V, what is the V? V is terminal potential difference and R is internal resistance. and I is the current. This formula we discussed last time. Now, for first cell, we can say E1 minus V1, it equals to IR1. Why E1 is the EMF of first cell, V1 is the voltage terminal potential difference, and I is the current, and R1 is the internal resistance. Now can I write here V1 it equals to, let us say V1 goes here and IR1 comes here, it equals to IR1, it equals to E1 minus IR1, right? Similarly, for second cell, if I talk about the for second cell, E2 minus V2, it equals to IR2. I because series combination, current is same. E2 is the EMF, R2 is internal resistance, and V2 is the terminal potential difference. Now therefore I can write V2 it equals to E2 minus IR2, right? Now this is the series combination. All of you know, we know that in series combination V it equals to V1 plus V2. What is the V1 plus V2? This is a total potential difference. So let us say V it equals to, what is V1 here? E1 minus I R1, and what is V2? E2 minus I R2. Therefore I can write that V equals to E1 plus E2 minus I R1 minus I R2. I have just rearranged the terms of E1 and E2. Now I can say V it equals to E1 plus E2 minus I common R1 plus R2. Now if E equivalent and R equivalent are equivalent, EMF and equivalent internal resistance of combination, resistance of combination then I can write V it equals to EQ minus IREQ. What is the EQ? EQ is the equivalent EMF of this combination. And what is the REQ? This is the equivalent internal resistance of the combination. You can say REQ. EQ equivalent means you can say total. Here in this case, what is the total EMF? and what is the total internal resistance. So let us say this is term 1, equation 1, and this is the say equation 2. Now I am comparing the terms here. So what I will get? Comparing 1 and 2. What I will get? I will get that, just compare this, EEQ, it will be equal to E1 plus E2. EEQ, it is equal to E1 plus E2. And what is REQ? Compare this IREQ and this is I R1 plus R2. So what does it mean? REQ, equivalent internal resistance, it is equal to R1 plus R2. So the total EMF of the combination, it becomes E1 plus E2, and total internal resistance, it becomes R1 plus R2. And this has to be, because in series combination we know that the total resistance is equal to the sum of resistance of the individual resistors. So what I have done, so the result, it confirms is that REQ, it is equal to R1 plus R2 and it equals to E1 plus E2. Now there is a one concept that is coming in my mind, you might have seen in your day-to-day life. What that is? There is a knot. Let us discuss that. Now first note, what is a knot? If I am given this combination, let us say, what is the problem in this? While fixing the cells in the remote control, you might have fixed the cell in such a way. You occasionally do, and you find that your remote control is not working. Why it is not working, that we are going to discuss. Now here, let us say this is E1, R1, and what this is? E2 and R2. Let us say this is series combination. There is a flow of current I in this direction. So then what will become in this case? In this case, let us say if we are taking E1 positive, then we have to take E2 negative. So it will be equal to E1 minus E2. Why? Because here negative terminal came, so that's why we will take the E2 as the negative. And what will be the internal resistance? It will remain the same, right? And when you do in your homes, those two cells that you are fixing in the remote control, they are of the same EMF. So what happens? Equivalent EMF, it becomes 0. So there is no flow of current in the remote control. So this is the reason here that why the remote control, it does not work if you put the cells in such a way. So this is the combination of cells in the series. Keep this point in your mind. Questions are usually asked from this point, right? Now next combination is parallel combination. All of you know about the parallel combination. In parallel combination, what remains the same? Voltage, it remains the same. And what changes? Current changes. So let us discuss the parallel combination. Parallel combination of cells. What is the parallel combination of cells? How we can combine the cells in the parallel combination, right? So let us discuss the parallel combination of the cells. Look here, let us say these are the cells. I'm considering two cells. Let us say this is the first cell, and here we are having a second cell, and let us say its EMF is E1, internal resistance is R1, its EMF is E2, its internal resistance is R2. So there is a flow of current I in this circuit when it is connected to some resistance, external resistance R. So my question is that here I have written I and here I have written I. Is it correct? No, it's incorrect. Why incorrect? Because in the parallel, potential difference remains the same. You can say terminal potential difference will remain the same. Current will be different. So here, let us say, here it is V and here it is again V. Right? So let us discuss the parallel combination of cells. Now in parallel combination of the cells, the voltage it remains same and potential difference remains same and current it gets divided. So let us discuss this. Now listen everyone. We know that E minus V equals to IR. Here current is changing, so what will be the I here? This R, when it goes to the left hand side, it will go in division, E minus V divided by R. This we have done. Now for first cell, if I talk about the first cell, current is I1, EMF is E1, internal resistance is R1, but terminal potential difference is V, right? So I can say that it equals to E1 upon R1 and this is minus V by R1. Similarly, for second cell, I2 it equals to E2 minus V upon R2. E2 is the EMF of second cell, R2 is internal resistance of second cell and I2 is the current flowing through the second cell. So what this is, E2 divided by R2 minus V upon R2, right? Now can you tell me what will be I here? I will be equal to I1 plus I2. I, that is total current flowing through the circuit, I1 plus I2. Alright, I is equal to I1 plus I2. So let us put up the values and this I, it will be E1 upon R1 minus V upon R1 plus E2 by R2 minus V upon R2. Now combining the terms of E1 and E2, let us take these terms on one side. I, it equals to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus V I can take common. Let us say, let me take common 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Now, if EQ and REQ, they represent the total EMF and total internal resistance of combination. Represents total EMF, total internal resistance of combination then it should be written as EQ minus V upon REQ. Where it came? It came from here. In place of E, I will write EQ. In place of R, I will write RQ. But I am writing V here. Why V? Because in parallel combination, V always remains the same. So I can say that it is equal to EQ divided by REQ minus V upon REQ. Let us say this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. Comparing 1 and 2. Let us compare 1 and 2. In 1, E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2, definitely it equals to this term. So I get EQ by REQ, it equals to E1 upon R1 plus E2 upon R2. And if you compare V multiplied by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, and here V multiplied by 1 by REQ. So what can I say? I can say that 1 over R equivalent, it is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So this is the result that we are getting, and this result was expected by, if cells are connected in parallel, their equivalent resistance, their internal resistance is also connected in parallel. So if it is connected in parallel, so what will happen in that case? In parallel combination, the answer for the resistance is this 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Note, again the same concept. If cells are connected like this, so what will happen in this case? Let us say this is E1 R1 E2 R2. If current is flowing in this direction, what I will say? I will say that first point is E equivalent. Then what this formula will become? E equivalent upon R equivalent. It will be E1 by R1 minus E2 by R2. And internal resistance, it will remain the same, that is 1 by EQ, it is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. And here the second note is note number 2. If R1 and R2 they are same, let us say they are R, then what will happen in this case? In this case, 1 by internal resistance equivalent will be 1 by R plus 1 by R2 is R. So I will do, in place of R1 I will put R, in place of R2 I will put R. So 1 by R plus 1 by R, it will be 2 by R, right? So what is equivalent resistance? It will be R by 2. Now what about its EMF? Now listen, EMF equivalent upon में R equivalent, what was formula? E1 by R1. Let us say R1 and R2 are same, and take one assumption also. Let us say all the cells they are having the same EMF. What I am saying, E1 equals to E2 equals to E. So I can write E1 E by R plus E by R, it will be 2E by R. And what is this R equivalent? I can say E equivalent. And what is this R equivalent? It is R by 2, and this is E 2E by R. 1 R get cancelled. So what will happen here? This 1 by 2, it will go on this side, and you will get that is 2E multiplied by half. So what it will be? Half is cancelled, so it is E. So in parallel combination, if you are having the identical cells, let us say same EMF, same internal resistance, then in that case equivalent resistance, internal resistance will become half, but the EMF, it will remain the same. Internal resistance, it will remain the same. Now let us do the mixed combination of the cells. What is the mixed combination of the cells? Now in mixed combination, let us say some cells they are connected in series and some cells they are connected in parallel. What will be the answer? Let us discuss that. These topics are very important. Mixed combination of cells. Mixed combination of cells. Now what is the mixed combination of cell? By the term mixed combination of the cells, we mean that, let us say this combination. Let us say that M cells are connected in series. All are having internal resistance E, R and EMF E. All identical cells. Let us say this is the second row of this, and this is the third row. Let us say this is the nth row. This is here the nth row. Each is having this, and these are the M cells. Let us say this combination is connected to an external resistance R. This is the key. Let us say switch is on. So what happens? Let us say there is flow of current I in the circuit. Right? Now let us discuss the mixed combination of the cells. What I am saying, let identical cells of EMF E and internal resistance are connected in such a way that there are n rows, each row consisting of M cells connected in series. What is the meaning of this? Now, इस combination में there are M cells, and these cells they are connected in series. And how many rows are there? There are n rows. Right? So let us find the expression for the mixed combination. Now for each row, I am talking about for each row. Take this row. Cells are connected in series. So what will happen? Each row internal resistance, S stands for series. How much it will be? We know that in series internal resistance get added, and how many terms are there? There are M terms, M cells. So it will be MR. And what about the EMF? EMF of each row. Again it will be added, that we have done in series. E plus E plus E, it will be ME. So this is the equivalent internal resistance of each row, and this is the equivalent EMF of each row. Now it appears that if I am having a cell whose EMF is ME, whose internal resistance is MR, let us say all these cells are connected in parallel. It appears this. And how many these are? These are n in number, and they are connected to an external resistance R. Let us say there is a current I in this. Now for whole combination, let ET is total EMF and RT is the total internal resistance. So what will be ET? They are connected in parallel, So this ET, it will be equal to ME. And what is RT? They are in series, and we know that how to calculate the total resistance. It will be 1 by total resistance of internal resistance of this cell, that is MR, plus 1 by internal resistance of the second cell. And how many there? There are n, so I can write MR. So there are n cells, so it will be n divided by MR. So what will be RT? For RT I have to take reciprocal, MR upon N. So this is the RT. Now I have to calculate the current. So how can I calculate the current? I know that E minus V is IR, and for this combination E is ET and R is RT. What is ET? ET is ME. And what is RT? RT is this. So ET, this is ME. And what is V? Ohm's law. V is IR. And what is this? What is RT? M small r upon N. I have to calculate current, so this term I will take it there. So ME, it equals to I MR upon में N plus IR. So what can I do? Let me take I common. So how much it will be? Let me take I common. I is common here. I can write MR upon N plus capital R. It is equal to ME. If you will further solve this, let me take LCM N. MR plus NR, that is ME. From here I can say it is equal to ME, right, divided by MR plus NR upon small n. Small n, it will be there. So MNE divided by MR plus NR. So this is the expression for current. Current is MNE divided by MR plus NR. Alright? Now, for current to be maximum, I want that the current to be maximum. When the current will be maximum? When this term is minimum, that is MR plus NR is minimum. Can you find out what is the minimum value of this? So I am erasing this to find the minimum value. And how can I find the minimum value of this? Look here, this MR, it can be, I can write it as M R square plus under root NR square minus 2 under root MR N capital R plus 2 under root MRNR. It should be minimum. Now I have done this. I can write, if I add the subtract the same term, I have to add the same term. No change. And what is this? This is under root MR minus under root NR square plus 2 under root MR NR. It should be minimum. Right? And what is the minimum value of this? It is a square, so its minimum value is 0. So it is minimum if square is 0, because the minimum value of a square is 0. So I can say M under root R minus N under root R is 0. Under root MR, it equals to under root NR. Squaring both the sides, you can say MR, it equals to the NR. So this is a condition that current to be maximum, and you can say this R, it equals to Mn small r. And what is M by N small r? This is internal resistance. So what does it mean? It means that when external resistance is equal to total internal resistance, then current is maximum. So these are the conditions for the maximum current, that is internal resistance is equal to the external resistance of the combination. Then I can say current flowing through the combination is maximum. So this is the condition for this. Right? So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.